evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Ask Leah, the last episode for 2022, recorded on the day I delivered my last coaching session for the year. In these coaching sessions I've been running with some of my program participants recently, we've been reflecting on what they learned this year. It's been a really tough year for so many people, and December's a great time to reflect on, what were the lessons that held you in good stead this year that you want to take through into 2023. And this is a question I've been reflecting on too. So rather than share with you tonight an answer to a question that's come in, I thought I would share with you 3 of the top lessons I've been reminded of this year. I can't say I learned them this year because I did already know them, but like for so many people, 2022 has been really bloody hard for me on a personal front. There has been a lot of hard stuff going on. And my ability to self-regulate, to be resilient, to communicate effectively under pressure has really been challenged. And that has meant making sure that I practice what I preach. I've been opening up my own book to say, what did I say to do in these situations? Because it has been hard. It has been great pressure. And that does require some self-reflection and thinking rather than just opening our mouth and reacting. So 3 lessons that I've been reminded of this year are these. Number 1, surround yourself with wonderful people. Surround yourself with wonderful people. Choose and build and create a great community around you. I have done that in my business life. I have a couple of wonderful business coaches and a community of incredible women thought leaders who do similar work to me, who all help each other lift. I have done that in my business itself with my great team, Ephriel, who has been with me for years, and Mel, who came on in March. 2 incredible people who have supported me to do what I do. I am really blessed to have an amazing family and close network of friends, and they have earned their keep this year, let me tell you. They have been an incredible support. And I wanted to share this because sometimes we think, but I don't have people like that in my life. I don't have people I can go to. And if that is you, my advice would be find them. Those people are out there. They may not be family by blood, but you can build that community. You can build that family. You can build networks, even in an online space, if not in person. But don't be an island. And we can be tempted to do that when we're doing it tough. We tend to withdraw a bit. But don't be an island. Surround yourself with great people and really draw on them for strength. Number 2, protect your energy, protect your time. When we are under stress and pressure, that is when we really need to conserve our energy so that we can show up as best we can for the people who are most important to us. And in my case, that's my 3 gorgeous boys. But to be able to do that and to run a successful business at the same time, that does mean saying no to some things. And I spoke in last week's episode about us never having enough time to do it all. So this year I've had to say no to some things that I really wanted to do. And it wasn't even that I didn't have time to do them. It was that I knew for me to be able to conserve my energy and show up well, that I actually really needed to be very conscious and deliberate about where I place my energy. I encourage and invite you to think about that too, particularly in the next couple of weeks when it gets a bit crazy. You don't want to fall flat on your face when you break for Christmas or go on holidays. Really get conscious about what you're saying yes and no to. The 3rd lesson, and I've got to say this is the one I have drawn on the most, is make a conscious choice about who you are and who you want to be, whether that's getting clear on your values or the core principles that you want to be true to throughout a challenging time. Use them as your North Star, your guiding light, your ground stone, whatever you want to call it. but have it really clear so you can keep coming back to that under pressure. That's something I did. I got very clear on how I wanted to show up, and I made a commitment that I wanted to show up with nothing but love, kindness, compassion, and generosity. Now, that was bloody hard to do sometimes, but that is who I am and who I want to be. So at times when I just wanted to react, I took that deep breath, I looked at those words, I reminded myself of the sort of human I am, and then I made decisions about how I communicated off the back of that. So again, 3 key lessons that I already knew, but goodness me, it reinforced to me this year how important they are. So I wish you a Merry Christmas, a really happy holidays. I hope that you get time to do some reflection in December or January as well. If there's been a key lesson that you've learnt this year, I'd love to hear it. Pop it in the comments below or reach out to me and let me know what that lesson was. Merry Christmas, folks. It's been one hell of a year. Take care, and here's to an awesome 2023. Cheers.